Gefilte Fish!
The debut, baby.
Debut video.
Watch out.
The big one, Avengers.
The Avengers. Kicking off with Iron Man, and now, we've seen all the origins, everything's been laid out, and now how is this all going to come together? And this is the answer.
Who will play Hulk?
Okay, so if you've been watching the other movies, you know it's pretty much just been coming to. Loki's trying to do some bad stuff to the Earth. He's trying to take over. Is what he's trying to do. And yeah, so Nick Fury has to call all his super friends to come along and stop him. And Loki has a few tricks up his sleeve. Thor was probably the biggest one you need to see up to this point.
This definitely has a lot to do with Thor.
If you have ever wanted to see on the big screen your favourite heroes beating the shit out of each other, pretty much every combination you could think of happens in this movie. They spend half the movie just fighting each other. It's brilliant.
It's a fucking battle royale at one point.
They pulled this off.
They actually did.
Yeah.
I can't believe it.
I've been a huge naysayer of how Marvel's gone about it.
Yeah.
And then it won me over.
This one really did not misstep at all.
Yeah,
they really
only
hit every level that they needed to.
Only one recast. And it's for the better.
Yeah,
definitely for the better.
Much.
The internet rejoiced when they announced Joss Whedon.
God.
Who better to choose for this sort of thing? They went out on a limb with this guy who I guess they just knew he was the right choice, and they were right.
Yeah, he really executed every character better than they have been done in their own singular films. Man, this movie kicks off quick, huh? Straight into that first sequence.
Straight into Loki being a badass.
Oh, man.
Dickhead.
That was...
He comes in and you thought... I really expected him to be typical Loki, all silver tongued, saying like, oh, I want to be friends or something. But he comes in, guns blazing.
Yeah.
He realises nobody's going to believe him. He's like, can I be your friend so I can backstab you? I just love seeing all these people on screen at the one time. Like Mark Ruffalo, love that guy. I love him.
Yeah.
And Robert Downey Jr., love him as well. Even Chris Evans. I was just like, I love you playing fucking Captain America.
Joss did a real good job with Cap because he's
a
kind of a wild card, It's like, why is this guy there? He doesn't have any superpowers at all.
No, yeah.
And he worked it. He made it show that this Cap is there. He's the leader because he's a master strategist.
Well, I guess when you think about it, you've got these 4 awesome characters. 6 if you count, Black Widow and Hawkeye.
Yeah, there's 4 awesome characters. And two other characters.
Yeah, 2 other characters. Which is good. They don't paint them on too thick.
You've got the 4 core Avengers, and then you've also got Hawkeye and Black Widow. And how are these guys going to fit in with these super overpowered, amazing strength? There's sort of 2 tiers going on in the teams. Iron Man, Thor, and Hulk at the top, and then Captain America and Hawkeye and Black Widow.
Yes, I like the way that they did that. They kind of set up every person in the Avengers has a role,
and he did it perfectly. And then how are they gonna all bind together, and what is going to be the catalyst for that?
That part there where these personalities are clashing. It's a comic book film. These things aren't real, but it was so realistic. I'm like, fuck! If this was real life, that's exactly what would be happening.
I think it's fair to say I like all of these Marvel movies more than most people. And what I really love about them is that they haven't gone the route everyone else has decided to take, which is let's copy Nolan. Let's make a dark, gritty, realistic reboot. They make these big, colourful characters and they put them on the screen, all this colour, crazy action, comedy stuff, and they have fun with it.
Yeah,
and that's the important thing, because comic books, they're garish, they're ridiculous.
Could they have really fucked it up that bad where you're just walking out of the film going, that was piece of shit. Fucking hate that. These characters are so...
It wouldn't have been like that. It would have been like, oh man, that was a really missed opportunity.
Yeah,
exactly.
It could have just been a mess.
Tom Hiddleston.
How good is he?
I am in love with this man. I don't care who knows it.
Yeah.
He is amazing.
I loved how they made him more grimy and, his hair was greasy and it was
a
long.
goth in it.
Yeah, he looked sick.
Yeah, he looked awesome.
Love that they stayed so true to the Avengers origins by bringing him in as the bad guy. Norton's good actor. Doesn't sound like the best guy to work with though. And Ruffalo, he was great in the role. He was the perfect Bruce Banner. Seems like you'd love the guy. You don't want him to Hulk out.
I like Joss's take on the Hulk character in a whole. I was like, man, that makes me interested in wanting to see another Hulk film.
Are they going to do another one?
Well, I reckon they will.
It's up in the air. He's not the biggest performer. They're doing a TV show.
I heard he's not going to do a Hulk. Oh. Yeah, in an interview. That Kevin, what's his name?
Kevin Feige.
Yeah, he said there's no Hulk
no
movie.
plans, but Guillermo del Toro is working on a TV series apparently.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah. Give me that.
Nick Fury, Sam Jackson, finally steps up from background character. He's not just after the credits anymore. He's kind of the driving force here for a lot of it.
I felt this sense of unease with his character.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's
I
intentional.
felt that.
He's a shady guy.
Yeah. The biggest challenges with this film is you've got characters like Iron Man and you've got characters like Thor, where Iron Man is very grounded in reality. You know, he's tech-based. Yeah, there's an element of, you know, science fiction and, you know, fantasy to it all. Whilst Thor is, you know, Asgard, mythology, all kinds of other things thrown in the mix that it was really touch and go whether they could piece these things together and layer them in a way they have.
The biggest hurdle they had along the way was Thor.
Thor, easily.
I think that's probably my favourite one out of the ones leading up to this.
Yeah, I agree with you there.
And that was the linchpin. That was the important one. If they could make that work, then they had the Avengers. They're on the home stretch.
Yeah.
Being on this film, being on the actors, this would have been a fucking fun film to make. Just the banter that's in the film, in the screenplay, was funny.
You can tell they're all loving it.
Oh man, yeah.
You had a problem with the pacing in the first
I
half.
just the first half.
Yeah.
It
As a
threw
team.
me a bit for like 10 minutes the way they dealt with Thor and how they got him in. I think that's just what threw me. So the next 10, 20 minutes of the film, I was like, oh man, they just took such a low road to get him in.
I think by that stage it was like, just get him in.
Yeah.
Like, we've spent all this time, it's like, get him flying around. I'm happy.
See, I didn't have any qualms about this, the first half at all.
I do agree with you to a certain extent. It maybe did get a little bit slow at the beginning, but at the same time it had to set everything up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So-
like even I would agree a little bit, and I'm nuts for this stuff.
I harp on about the first half, but the first half's absolutely needed as
Yeah.
well.
Industrial Light and Magic.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man, these visuals are fucking
There
awesome.
is a
looks
reason
incredible.
that they get their name on every movie poster they do.
Fucking hell,
Because
they
they are one of the
Fucking
stars
awesome.
of
Oh,
the
the
show.
benchmark.
And the Hulk, forget about it. They've
oh,
got
man.
him.
Oh.
Yeah, you finally get to see the Hulk smash.
The final sequence in this blew me away. We've seen this whole thing a million times.
Yeah.
But man, this was awesome.
It doesn't wear you out like Transformers 3 or
No,
something. Like,
exactly.
not at all.
You're on the edge of your seat.
Best 3D I've seen for a long time.
A test of 3D for me is, you know, am I taking my glasses off because my eyes are hurting?
Yeah.
And I watched the whole thing without having to take my glasses off.
I feel like there's not going to be too much bad mouthing post conversion after this because this is post converted.
Yeah, okay.
And it looks fine. Reading today that this is the second largest opening for a film ever in Australia.
Yeah.
Wow.
6 mil, I think.
Wow.
Which, just behind the last Harry Potter, so that's a pretty big deal, I think.
This will cross a bill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I hope
first,
so. I really hope
first
so.
$1 billion movie this
really
year.
hope so.
I hope so.
Bit after the credits, stay for it. If you're a geek like me, you're going to freak out. These guys didn't get it because it was...
I had to ask Ben. I was like,
Yeah.
Everyone had to ask me.
Everyone just turned to Ben and they were like,
I had about
"Who
20
was that?"
people. But, oh man, if you're into Marvel Comics, you're going to get pretty excited.
In that canon of the Avengers 9 pictures or whatever, 13 films they're doing, well, I don't know. This is, so far, number one for me.
Yeah.
Iron Man and Thor, those two were the ones that really stood out to me on, you know, on numerous levels.
Yeah, definitely.
But this one trumps those.
Yeah, I would say
Definitely.
just because of how big of, like, it's
It
not
feels
a movie,
bigger.
it's an event.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
you've seen one of those movies and you liked it, you're coming to see this.
Yeah. You don't have to see the other ones. I mean, you've got all these characters, and it might even be a plus if you don't see the other ones, because you don't have to watch how these characters get established. You're just in. Yeah, I guess we should rate this.
Go and see it. It is an event, and then see it twice, and then get the Blu-ray straight away.
Oh, fuck.
Definitely going to agree with that. I think it's going to be a fantastic Blu-ray. And Joss Whedon said that there's a director's cut.
Awesome.
30 minutes of more footage. Deleted
Wait,
scenes
is it
and
a
stuff.
director's cut or is it
I
just
think
bonus
deleted
footage?
scenes, but he
Deleted
says
scenes.
it's going to be on there, mostly focusing on Captain America.
Leave your house, go see it. Go see it again the next day and buy it on Blu-ray.
Go see it. Get the fuck out of here. Turn this off. Go see it. And then
What are you listening to?
start counting down to the fucking Blu-ray, because it is going to be a sweet looking Blu-ray.
What more can you say? I had seen this movie twice before its release date. That's how good it is.
He is some sort of film ninja.
I love you, Joss.
All right.
Avengers
Gefilte
assemble!
Yeah.
Fish.
Gefilte Fish
Boom.
Films.
Disney's got to get behind them and take those like Fox and Sony to court and get their other properties back.
Yeah.
I want to see Spider-Man in the Avengers.
Yeah.
Wolverine.
Yeah, bring Wolverine in. Fuck, that would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, why'd you have to bring that up? Oh, fuck.
This movie's now not perfect. We ruined it for everyone.
Damn it. Yeah, there's a guy that dressed up as Spider-Man.